Hi all, this is Skate, and I have one hell of a replay to show you. This is Jammy in the Tier 9 Waffenträger, the Waffle. But it's actually not. This is Doodlesays. He doesn't have the Waffle on his account yet. So his friend Jammy said, here, have a go on the Waffle on my account and see what you think. So this is Doodlesays trying the Waffle. Needless to say, he's going to be going up this line. It appears he just clicks with the tank. So, here we go. Now, obviously you've got a choice of guns on this tank. Personally, I like the big fat derpy gun. And it looks like that's the one he has opted to go with. So we can be expecting some big damage shots. Now, he is going to be playing the long range game because he is a very lightly armoured tank with a monster gun. So his intention is to play the support role. He's going to do a lot more than that. Now, he was waiting for a medium to pop its head over the centre of the map. Instead, what he's done, rather than just waiting around doing nothing, is go and make a push for it and get one big nasty HE shell directly into the side of that Leo at the very start of the game. But although he's already shaved half the health off the Leo, they've already lost one of their tanks. He's struggling with elevation here, but he does get it and manages to pull one hell of a clutch shot. How did that hit? Fair play. Wasn't even fully aimed, and there was only a little bit of it showing, but nonetheless, he got a decent roll in, and they've just lost two of their tanks. But there is a 704. Very small gap to get him in, but a HE shot doesn't need to penetrate, does it? And then there's the Leo, which he derped earlier. And I gotta give it to him. He's not been patient, which is not always a bad thing, but there goes the Leo. But yeah, he's playing a perfect support role so far. He's helping the team buddies down this side of the map. He didn't just wait for the shot on the middle. And come on, reload, you have to make that shot. There it is. So yeah, it's shots like that which make tanks like this magical. And what are we shooting at now? E5. This E5 clearly has not learned his lesson, so one more into the side maybe will teach him to get off the middle of the map. But yeah, I think he's played an excellent support role in this tank so far. He's not just waiting for tanks to come to him. He's relocating to get shots on tanks and to get as much damage as possible done. Now that was a blind shot. However, based on the last position of the tank, it's fairly obvious that probably went in. But we can't say for certain until such time as he pops back up on the map. But they are still losing. They're in a 3-on-5 situation. And you can see he's trying his best to support his team. Bit of a low roll that time on the HE. I say low roll, it's still over 800 damage. And he's looking to finish him off before he gets into cover, and he just gets the corner of the gun shield. So he's already racked up a huge amount of damage. But it's a 3-on-3 situation, so it's not over yet. He does have full hit points, tank on his right has very little hit points, and the E75 in front has a fair chunk of hit points. So he needs to support these two tanks as best he can, which is exactly what he's doing. I mean, look. E75's lost his health. So he's working his way around the side of these tanks to get decent shots on them. And he's going to make a shot on that M103 through the cheek of the turret, taking it down to a 2 versus 2. But again, the game is not over. He has plenty of hit points, but he needs to make his shots count. As we know, Waffle, very easy to deal with in between a reload. You ram it and you put a great big dirty HE shell into the front of it, which gives you a stupid amount of damage per minute. And there's his opportunity. If he can get in there quick, he can finish this guy off. But oh no, he bounced off the pike, which means he needs to get back into cover as quick as he can. Now, he does still have plenty of hit points, but he's now stuck against two heavy tanks, one of which is a one-shot and one which has a huge amount of hit points left. And there's another bounce. It's not looking promising all of a sudden. Now, the E5 was going to rush him, and then you could see he was very hesitant, so he obviously knows the reloads on his tanks, or at least has a good indication. But the E75 can afford to take a shot, comes rocking in, and doesn't do a high roll. So that was a non-penetrating HE shell. So Doodlesays has his heat at the ready and goes straight through the front of the E75 turret. And again, if these two rock around the corner and get a shot in on him each, he is done for. So magic needs to happen right now. Oh, E75's fluffed it. Now, that's a prime example why you don't come around a corner and then turn your gun. You start turning your gun and then you come around the corner. But again, it's not over. One shot of HE from this guy could finish him off, and he has good gun depression and a strong turret. So really, Doodlesays needs to pull him out of his strong position so he can use that to his advantage to try and finish this E5 off. And basically what he needs to wait for is for this E5 to make a mistake. And as soon as he's got that mistake, he's got him in the bag. It's just timing at this point. Everything falls down to timing. And there's the timing. There's the shot. And there's the win with 6 kills and a staggering amount of damage. 8,573 damage to be exact. 6 kills and 2,021 base XP. 2,000 plus base XP is pretty staggering. So naturally, Jammy is very happy that his friend had a quick go on his account and managed to do that. Doodlesays I feel a bit sorry for though, because it's not his account which the record is logged against, because this, according to Blitzstars, is the highest recorded damage game done in the Waffle. There was no ammo racks in that game which boosted his shot value in any way. It was timing, positioning, he had a bit of RNG go in his favour, but then he had 2 horrible shots on the E5 where the RNG went against him. And look at this team lineup screen. Talk about a carry. The next person down on his team did 1,200 plus damage. He did 8,500. What a carry. And you know what? He deserved it. He didn't just sit at the back waiting for targets to appear in front of his gun. He sat waiting for a shot on the middle. The shot did not appear, so he relocated. He kept looking for targets to assist his team, and he constantly dished out the damage in that battle. So, absolutely deserves that. And for that to go up in the Hall of Fame as #1, massive respects to them both. To Jammy for saying, here, have a quick go on mine. And to Doodlesays for actually playing this game. And obviously he's done it on someone else's account, so he's got to feel a bit gutted that it's not on his own. But without a doubt, he's going to be grinding this line. And thank you, Doodlesays, for sending me this replay. I've got loads of videos to go through. I do mean loads and loads. So I'm going to start going through them and start sharing some of those replays with you guys. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.